Hello everyone, Carolina Girl Wreaths, Teresa. Welcome to my channel, my subscribers, my Wreath friends, newbies, and that's a special name I give my new ones. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. I need all the help I can get. But today, guys, for those of you that really follow me faithfully, and I so appreciate you. It means so much to me when I see a comment, and I know who really watches my videos, and you don't have to. I understand that people are busy, but it just makes my day. So today I'm doing something a little different, a little theme different. Some of you may not like it. Some of you may really like it. But I'm going to leave it up to you. But I think I'm going to like it. So anyway, I'm one of share with you today, and I just put this together in my head. And I'm going to be doing a fantasy fun magical pumpkin wreath. Okay, I'll show you the sign in a minute. And I've not seen it on here anywhere yet, on other tutorials, the sign, but I fell in love with it, and I could not find no colors, so I put together my own, and I'm going to color my magical, mystical pumpkin. Okay? So we're going to be doing if you see me look over, I'm looking at my notes. Anybody new? Because I tend to forget things, and then I still forget them. But we're going to be doing I'm going to do a poof method with double curls. Okay? So here's what all we're going to need. Okay? First of all, I'll start with my faithful Dollar Tree frame, 14-inch, and she's all decorated for the magical pumpkin sign. And then you're going to need 15 pipe cleaners. And anybody new, if you've never put pipe cleaners on a wreath frame, I have a tutorial on it. So she's got 15 on her, where you'll have 6 on the inside and 9 on the outside, making 15 pipe cleaners. Okay? And then, let's see. Of course, our mesh. Don't want to forget that. And all my mesh today is deco mesh, everyone, from Craft Outlet Girl. Most of you know that. Or wherever sometimes I can find it, but mainly Craft Outlet. So I chose this pretty light blue. You can see her like she is pretty. Just a pale like sky blue, a little touch of speckles in her. 10-inch mesh. That's going to be our poof for our poof method. Okay, and then for my curls, which is going to be double curls, I've chose 4 colors. Let's see here. Okay, so double curls, you're going to need 4 shades of mesh if you're going to do different colors. So I chose a pretty purple here and the orange. Okay, and they're cut at 10 inches each, and you'll need, well, I'll get to you in a little bit on that. Okay, I get too much in this head of mine. It gets lost. Okay. And then for the next 2 curls, I chose like a pretty seafoam green, which I love. My bathroom's this color, and I got little mermaids in it. I know I'm an oldie, but I like stuff like that. And then I chose this like a teal. I think a teal, pretty. So I thought those would be pretty for my curls. Okay? And then, of course, the ribbons, I have them here. And I'll just give you a glimpse of them right now. Going with 3 here on one set. A light purple, a pretty gold, and an orange. And then I chose like a pretty teal with a little hint of sparkles in it. And I even found this, guys, and she's got the leopard print. Yeah, some of you really like my leopard print one last wreath, and thank you, because I'm beginning to like her more. But she has the blue in her, which is to go with this. So there you go. That's really all you need today. Zip tie for your poof, and then your essentials like your glue gun if you do any added decor, rotary for cutting your mesh, and scissors, the necessities. Okay, so everyone, first of all, like I said, I don't know how this is gonna look. I got it in my mind, but it may be totally different. So if it's not a winner, then promise you I won't try nothing else like this again. So alright, so she is called my fun magical mystical pumpkin wreath. Okay, for fall. Oh, you know what? Can anybody tell me? If I could hear you. I know what you're going to say. The sun. Here she is. Fall, sweet fall. Don't you love her? I love her. I love the colors. I think that's what drove me to it. She's got a little bit... I think what I chose might blend with her, but I just could not find one, guys, so I'm hoping this will work. But she's different. I like different things sometimes, don't you? Okay, so there's everything now. So let's get started, alrighty? I'll try to place you the best I can here for the poof. Okay, and I want to say, how is everybody today? I hope everybody's having a good Wednesday morning. It's about 9:30 here in North Carolina. Out west, probably some of y'all might still be sleeping right now, but anyway, it is a beautiful day. I thank God for it. Another day. So, for our poofs, okay, I'm going to do 10-inch poofs. Those of you who's never seen one, just take your mesh here, and I'm actually doing my poof on 10-inch. So most of the time, poofs are done on 21-inch, but today it's 10-inch, and it does just as good. Okay, so just scrunch your end at first. You don't have to measure the first one. Just scrunch, make you a tail. Right, you'll just have your tail made. Kind of turn those ends under so your mesh will be more easier to make a poof. Okay, and that's what my zip tie's for. Just place her in somewhere. I'm going to go right along in here, and I'm just going to use one what you call those right here, the wire in the frame. Okay, man, this is a big zip tie. I didn't mean to get one that big, but and just place her in somewhere and lock her in. Now you can use a pipe cleaner, works just as good. I just mainly feel like this gives it a little more you know, stays in a little better. Alright, give me some room here. I wish I knew every one of y'all by name. I'd be telling you hello by name. You know, I got your names in my mind. A lot of you that I've talked to online. I feel like I've known you for a long time. So, okay, so just going to start with measuring a 10-inch poof. And you just put your ends under and make up your little poof here. Okay. 10-inch one. There you go. And I just want to do something a little different too. I know people want to see things different. I really wish I had more viewers. I don't mean this in a bad way. I'm not in this for anything but just to share and get to know people and have a little fun, and it adds to my life. But I don't know, I look at my views and I'm thinking nobody's really viewing mine, but but you know, I know I just started I've been doing it now for about 3 months, and I know it takes a while, but you know what, I would do it if I just didn't. I mean, really, I would just stick to it because I love doing it. I think that's the thing about, I love doing it. I really do. It's just, if I miss doing one, and sometimes I do skip a day, but I have to take a break a little bit, I think, from my hands. And then I have that little grandson of mine, Mason, little Mason Christopher. He's 15 months now, but guys, he's a handful. And I'll be honest with you, it's been 10 years since my last grandchild, and I can't do it like I used to. So, okay. So here's her poo so far. I know it's hard to see the light blue light and all, but okay. And then you can either do this now or as you go, but just pull your poofs out. Give them a little. Alrighty. So there we go. Okay, I'm going to finish her poofs until I get to the inside, then I'll show you to go from there. Okay, there's her poofs on the outside. Okay, I wish y'all could see the blue better, but it is a light sky blue. Pale blue. Okay, so we're fixing to go into the 2 inner rings, is what I wanted to show you. If you've never done it, anybody. So I'm at the last I'm at the last poof on the outside 2 rings. I'm going to make it. Okay. When I put her up in there. Okay, all I'm going to do here to get to the inside, make your poof. And by being left-handed, I'll go to the left. If you're right-handed, you'll go to the right. So, you just want to go to the pipe cleaner, which is closest to you. Pull her up over here in the center and put her in that pipe cleaner. And mine's going to be this orange one right here. Okay. And she's on the inside here. There we go. So now we just continue around the inside with the 6 poofs on the inside. That's 1. So we're going to go on around. This stuff is a little, I do love this kind of mesh, I do. I just love the texture, and it does make beautiful wreaths, but you have to be patient because it sticks a lot, but okay. Just continue going around. While I'm doing this, I just want to tell you, if you don't mind, I want to tell you some of the things I've got in mind I'm going to make coming up. Because I know, like I say, people like different things. There is a little candlestick craft I'm going to try to share with you in the future. When I say future, I probably mean by within the next week or so. But I'd like to share that's on my mind. And then I'm going to be making with my swags I've done, I'm going to be making one strictly for Halloween. I've made a fall one now, a couple of them. I'm going to make one for strictly Halloween. And if any of you is familiar with Christmas, Nightmare Before Christmas, a little Jack Skellington. Well, my son, he's 34, but he's a big, huge fan, and the story is cute. I mean, Jack Skellington tries to be nice, but he can't. But I know I made a few of them last year on my store, and they so good. So I'm waiting on my little figure to come, little Jack. He is a cute little skeleton, pumpkin skeleton, everyone. So I'm waiting on that. I'm wanting to share that and make one of those for you. So if we have any huge fans there, you might want to come back for that one. And then there's a new method I'm going to try as soon as I kind of get it mastered myself to show you. I'm also going to have a few more, you know, like I said, I know some people on here is doing their Christmas, and that's good, really. I kind of tend to want to finish out some Halloween and fall because I do put them on my store. So I'll be doing a few more of that before I get into my Christmas. That's just a few things I want to do, share with you. Okay, so we're fixing to come up on the end here. I could do these poofs a little faster if it wasn't for my fingers, but okay. So I always turn it over to make sure I got all 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So when I get to my last one on the inside, just take you a little bit of mesh here, enough to pull out, and you're gonna just, like I done when I started, just take a pipe cleaner or a zip tie and place it underneath the wire. So I'm going to cut me off some here to make a little tail. Don't cut your poof. I'll just tuck it under in between the rings. Okay, just like that. Trim off a little more. And then I'll go back. I hadn't got one nearby, but I like to zip tie my down in or like a pipe cleaner right there. Okay? So let's just open up the inside ones, and then we have got the poofs made. The poof part. Poof part. And I also would like to do just a little tutorial, something to show you all of my wreaths that I have made, that I've got out in my building that's been stored. I store some that I don't sell. I keep them in bags and put the little thing in to keep them from, like, melt, anyway, in other words, I have extras that I've just put up, and I would like to bring some of those out and show you what I have made, share some things I have made with you one day, and if you would see one that you would like, or something you'd like me to do out of those, maybe, you let me know. That would be an honor to make something that someone requests. Okay. So there we go. You can see she's all poofed out now. Okay? So now we're ready for the double curls. Okay, on the double curls, and see, it's really all she's going to be today is poof and double curls. And the ribbon. So, okay, let's see. Okay, so for now the double curls, usually we have, like in the center, I usually have 6 curls, but since we're having double, I'm going to need 12 pieces of each mesh. Because double curls is going to be 6 times 2, 12. I don't know why I say that. Let me say something. Maisie, and Miss Joyce too sometimes. I know y'all chuckle at me. If you all watched and heard that, I have to count. Okay? So, alrighty. So, I'm going to start with making the double curls with the orange and the purple. I chose them two for my center, okay? And it doesn't matter really. I just think I had more, or I had less purple, and that's what I needed to do. I had less purple, not enough to go around the outside. So, you just make your curl. Now they're going to be double, so what I'm going to do is use my Bodabra. This helps me with my fingers and all. Plus, when I get my other one done, just put her in the slot there. For those of you that have one, this is a handy trick. It holds your mesh, besides you don't have to keep it in your fingers all the time. Then taking my purple, and as I put her in here on top of the orange, I just make an X, gather them out. Then, that's a lot better on my hands than trying to hold them in my hands at one time. And just find you a place in your center there. Okay. Now what I tell everybody, and you probably tired of hearing this, but if somebody don't know, see how the curls are kind of laying down? And that's fine. You can lay them down. Honestly, there's nothing wrong with that. But I just learned myself that if you'll go down and press the bottom of your pipe cleaner, it will help those curls to stick in there. Stand up and be noticed. You know what I mean? There we go. Stand them up and be noticed, son. Okay? So we're going to the next two. So I'm going to be doing this, guys, the curls, which will be 6 pound on the inside and 9 pound on the outside, and I'll get the curls done and we're going to our ribbons, alrighty? So, thanks for hanging with me. Okay, so here she is, my mystical, magical wreath so far. All the double curls in her now, and I love the colors. I know fall's mainly orange and yellows, but I've seen some purple, the purple fall skies. I don't know, just when I look at these colors, it just makes me feel like, well, I know a little cooler. But anyway, here's the curls, so we're going on to the ribbons. Okay? I think everybody knows how to do ribbons. But I'm just going to do a couple of them for you. Stand up a little bit here. I rotate between standing and sitting, guys. I have to sometimes. It just helps. Okay, so I'm going to start on the inner 6. And what I've done here was I actually chose my 3 here to do on the inner. That's totally up to you. I'm throwing this little purple in because of the touch of the purple on the side. So I'm just going to take them here with my purple on top. I guess it really doesn't matter, but she stands out more, I think, unless I think I would hide her maybe in the middle, but I'm just going to, Okay, pinch them together, and just throw her in here, wherever I can find. Give her a few good twists. Now, I've always told you, anybody knew, if you're going to add some decor to your ribbons, always leave you some pipe cleaner. I messed up one time and cut too much off, and I didn't have enough room. But if you know you're done, just cut them off and wrap the excess pipe cleaner around your ribbons. Okay? So as I spread this one out, it's going to be a three tail one. That's kind of pretty. Now my sun's probably going to cover up some of these, but I still wanted to add them. So there we go, just to look at how it's going to be. You know, I've got the purple, if you can see it. It's going to blend in with my sign. Okay, do one more set. And, I think my granddaughter would love this. She'll be 13 soon, but there was a time she loved the dragons and the mystical stuff, you know, and all. And I'm going to try to make her one. You know, wreaths are pretty, not just on your door. They look good on walls. In my kitchen, guys, those of you that know, I have chickens from one of my tutorials. My kitchen's full of chicken decor, and I made me a chicken wreath. So she's in there on my wall. So they look pretty on the wall, too. So my husband's been saying lately, though, where are you going to put that one? Oh, I don't know. I'll find a place. Is any of y'all like that? We'll find a place, won't we? Just like a pair of shoes. Oh, we'll get them to fit. If they don't fit, I still do that, guys. Make the shoe fit. Okay, so here we go. So she's kind of looking pretty. Okay, so I'm going to get all the rest of the curls on. Then we're going to get the magical pumpkin on. Alrighty? And as always, I say, thanks for hanging with me. Okay, everyone. There she is. All the ribbons, and I can see the touch of purple. I think I'm liking it. I'm feeling it magical. Anybody else with me? Okay. So now time for her sign. And I've already put her together this time. I just love her. She's different. So on the back here, anybody new, and I actually done this today, I saw people reinforcing theirs, so I thought I would start doing it. I just cut me on a little piece of my ribbon. Now I use 2 pipe cleaners, anybody new, because it does give me more length to work with tying it into my frame. I have trouble with 1 pipe cleaner. I don't know why. I was always pulling my sign down into the wreath, and that's what you don't want to do. So anyway, I've got them both fixed up, and I just took a piece of my ribbon and glued it on top for reinforcement. Okay, so we're just going to put her down in here in the center. Excuse me. Now, I think I really am liking this, and I know everybody got different tastes, and it's okay. It's gonna hurt my feelings if you don't, but I do. So, and remember now, we're going to go back and pull our ribbons out now and everything. You can do all that adjusting when you get your sign in. So I'm kind of glad that the colors, and that's why I call it a fantasy one, because you know, sometimes fantasy, you know, is just all kinds of different things. If you know what I'm talking about, if anybody's into some of that, you know, the dragons and all things, and the, okay, I see a stray here. Put her down in. And right quickly, anybody new watching, I have a monthly giveaway, and the rules are in my description under the tutorials. I just started that back in June actually, I think was my first one. But so if you want to see the rules about it and all, and I ask that you have to at least please be subscribed. And you can check it out there, but it's August 31st for this month. And so far I've had 2 winners. My first one was their choice of a $25 gift card to Amazon or Dollar Tree. And it was for Miss Mama Butt, my dear Wreath friend. She chose the Dollar Tree card. And this month's was and I try to do in the same price, and sometimes I can if I have a little more money, do a little nicer. But this month actually, Debbie, a girl named Debbie, my subscriber friend Debbie, she won, and hers was a Bath and Body package, so she should be getting hers tomorrow. So for this month, I chose, I think I already told in one of the tutorials, is a fall goodie box, just filled with all kinds of things maybe that you might could use, or just something I've run across. So I'm working on it, okay? So get your name in the pot. Okay, so look, guys, what you think? Oh, I love her. I do. I love her. She's kind of different. She reminds me of a wife. If you look at her, the big pumpkin carriage that Cinderella rode in. Anyway, there she is, guys. All done. I'm going to get her on the door, okay? I know myself, I may add a little something, but there she is. Fall, sweet fall. Okay? So, let me just, before I get her on the door, let me just share something with you, please, if you don't mind. Let me just share something with you, since we're talking about myths and magicals and fantasy. My mom, before she passed, one day we were talking, and I don't know how it went about, but I'll never forget it. Y'all heard of Puff the Magic Dragon? Well, he's real. No, but anyway, we were talking about that, and the song happened to be playing somewhere, and we were singing it and all, and Puff the Magic Dragon, and so it come to the part where the little boy, when he grew up, if any of you heard it, if you haven't, you're missing something. He went away, and the dragon was left alone. Oh, Lord, y'all. And this was just probably recently. I wasn't young. Maybe before my mama passed, probably about maybe 4 years ago. And I started crying, and they were real tears. And she said, "What's wrong?" I said, "Puff." I said, "He's alone." I swear, y'all, I know there ain't nothing wrong with me. Now, my husband says there is. Yes. But I just have a fun heart. I mean, I do, but that song, to this day, I know it's not real, but I don't like nobody to be alone. I mean, there should be 2 of everything, just like God made us. But anyway, I just wanted to share that, because that's a memory I'll always have. So anyway, I'll be right back with my magical pumpkin on the door. Okay, everyone, can you see her? Kind of hard to see where she says fall, sweet fall, because of my lighting. So what do you think? Does she look magical? Beautiful colors, and I think she does kind of speak fall. I mean, you got your gold, leaves and all, berries, the blue for the fall sky. I even added a little touch of my pumpkins. I got to add something. And my bow, my famous bow dabber bow. The only one I can kind of make right. If you look closely and see the little heart there, I added a little heart stone in her. And a couple of here of my holes were in my sign. I don't like my holes to show in my signs, so I try to add a little something. But there she is, just a simple, let's see, poof and double curls only method. Magical, mystical pumpkin fall wreath. Let's see if you can see over here a little bit. Okay, so I really hope someone likes her. I even added a touch of I like that. I think it's growing on me. But I do hope you like her. It was tough matching those up for me because with the sign, but I think I might have pulled it off. What you think, anybody? Thank you. Okay, I just want to leave you with today. It's Wednesday. I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of the Wednesday. And since we've done a magical theme today, there's magical stuff around us every day. Maybe not in so much forms as a magician does, but there is magic. Look around, I bet you find some. So join me again, please. Okay? Love you all. Thanks for joining me today. Till next time. Bye-bye.